Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. This is the start of a Pokemon challenge series that I'm going to be doing on this channel. In this challenge I'm going to be attempting to complete Pokemon Emerald with just one Absol and no other Pokemon. Obviously I will need other Pokemon along the way for HMs, but they won't be used in battle unless it's a double battle. However, they'll be so low leveled that they won't have any impact and won't use attacking moves, so that all damage is done by Absol. I am writing the script as I go through the game, so at this point I don't actually know how the challenge is going to go, but I'm hopeful as Absol is a strong Pokemon with a base 130 attack and evenly spread coverage elsewhere. The first battle that I faced was May, and it was an easy start to the journey, with 3 scratches finishing off her Mudkip. After that, I had to make sure my Absol got to level 21 before I could take on the Rock Gym, as that is when it learns Bite, which allowed it for me to have a better shot that they are not so very effective normal type attacks that Absol knows up to that point. It took a fair bit of grinding, but I eventually got Absol to learn a move Bite and went on to the take onto the gym. Roxanne's first 2 Pokemon went down with ease, only taking 1 attack to take them down, leaving just her best Pokemon, Nosepass. Nosepass has a very high base 135 stat in defense, which could have been a significant issue for attack-led Pokemon at this stage of the game. However, as previously mentioned, Absol has a very high base attack that allowed this fight to complete with no problem. After that, my next challenge was the second gym, which in the home region is a fighting gym, which I'm expecting to be a tough battle, as Absol only knows dark and normal type moves at this point, which are not very effective against fighting. At this point, my Absol had got to level 25, which I thought wouldn't be enough to win this battle first time, and that I would have to do more grinding and get him closer to level 30. The battle started well though, with Machoppin going down to 2 bites with me riding in the look of a flinch and a critical hit. Next up was Meditite, who was the one I was least worried about out of the 3, as it had part psychic, meaning that I could do regular damage, as well as the only attacking move it uses being Focus Punch, which would only land if I didn't attack. However, if it wasn't as simple as planned, as Brawley switched out the Meditite for the Makihita, which was one of the biggest threats of the 3, but after only taking 1 hit, I took it down, leaving only Meditite, which I finished off with ease. After going through the Aqua runs and Aqualead, Archie and Slateport City, it was time for the Electrotype gym, which by this time I had gotten my Absol to level 33. The battle started very well, with Voltorb going down without doing any damage to my Absol. Next up was the Electrike, who was similar to Voltorb in that it didn't give me any issues at all and went down with ease. Watson's third Pokemon was Magneton, which is where the issue stemmed from, due to it being part steel, which meant that all my attacks are not very effective against it. After being paralysed, I was unable to finish off the Magneton, and it meant that I would need to do some more grinding in order to have a better chance at the gym. As with the previous attempt, I swept through the first 2 Pokemon with ease, and then it was onto the Magneton, who I fell to previously. This time I managed to take down the Magneton, and was onto the final Pokemon, Manectric. With my first attack, I almost took down the Manectric, but with the use of a Citrus Berry, it regained health. Due to paralysis, I was slower than the Manectric, and I was hit with consecutive shock waves, with the second being a critical hit, which took down my Absol. Third time around, and at this point I had gotten Absol to level 38. The battle started in the same fashion as the previous, with Absol taking out Voltorb and Electric like they were nothing, and then came Magneton, who gave me issues, but after landing some attacks through paralysis, I managed to take it down. Last up was the Manectric that I fell to last time. This time around, the Manectric was setting up consecutive howls, which meant that I had to try to take it down before it was going to land an attack, otherwise it would do significant damage. Fortunately, I managed to attack before he hit me with any damages moved, and I got the win. Next up was Team Magma leader Maxie. At this point, my Absol had got to level 43, which gave me a significant advantage in this battle, and it went well as expected, with all 3 of Max's Pokemon going down to Absol. Only the Camerupt gave me a bit of trouble because of the amount of potions that Maxie used, but after that it was easy going. The 4th gym was next, and in Hoenn it is the Fire type gym. I was expecting this to be a significant challenge due to the very high level Absol had got to now, but you can never be fully prepared for what's going to happen in this run. Despite that, this was the easiest major battle up to this point, and I was given no issues at all, taking no damage from any of the Pokemon. After facing Roxanne with ease and taking her down, it was time to face my dad in a normal type gym. The only concern I had with this fight was the Slacking's move Yawn that could put me to sleep at any time and allow for the high base attack of 160 to lay damage down onto my Absol, but if I could avoid Yawn then I would be safe. The fight started off with Spinda, which was an easy one with one hit by it. Followed was the greatest threat in the fight being Slacking. I landed consecutive attacks, but the high defense meant that it did not faint instantly. Then the biggest concern I had occurred, with Slacking landing a Yawn and the following turn my Absol falling asleep, and then the Slacking returning to full HP through a hyper potion. I saw this battle potentially ending, however, sleep only lasted one turn and Absol was able to go back onto the attack and finish off the Slacking. After that it was just Vigoroth and Lanoon who managed a little bit of damage, but there were no threat to Absol and the fight was all over. This is it for part 1 of this challenge of whether I can beat Pokemon Emerald with just one Absol. Please like, comment and subscribe and let me know of any challenges you may want to see in the future from this channel. Goodbye.